であるからしてこの式の会は
Hello everyone and welcome back to Koiken Otome. Let's continue. After Doryoke training, we are back to our usual classes. Trying to withhold my yawn, I stare at the blackboard. After moving around so much earlier, my whole body feels like a lead ready to drop off at a moment's notice.
そうだな。仮眠しろ。解いてみろ。
はい。x の2乗マイナス y の4乗分の z の3乗プラス1。
The fuck are you talking about?
正解。よし、続いて次の設問に移る。
Wow, so she is good at this stuff too?
うん、上白さんってどの教科も強いよね。
Right.
僕は家庭科なら自信があるんだけど、お裁縫とか。
You're such a girl. Just kidding. I don't think they have anything like that here. The expectations are a lot tougher than I thought though.
僕もちんぷんかんぷん。特に理系は強烈に難しいよね。
Ugh, all these formulas are making my head spin. This really is an elite school, isn't it?
ほら、オーバー。無駄話をしている暇があったら、この回を答えてみろ。
If you pay me? Damn, looks like I've been spotted. Just looking at that wall of text on the blackboard makes me want to faint. It's way beyond anything that I studied for the entrance exam. My drowsiness isn't helping either. Most of the lecture has gone in one ear and out the other. I don't know, sir.
なんだ、オーバー。お前は動力値だけで入学したのか？
その動力も使えないんだから何しに来てるんだか。
Ota's words quickly brings an uproar of laughter from the class.
おい、今は授業中だろ。つまらないチャチャを入れるなよ。
先生、続きをどうぞ。
すまんな、オーバー。私も口が過ぎた。では次の設問に移る。
With Jin and Chiharu's help, class resumes as usual. I can't just continue to take something like that lying down next time. Akane quietly slips me a folded piece of paper. As I open it, I see beautifully worded handwriting that says, "Let's do our best." As my eyes trail across the paper, it's almost like I can hear Akane's cheerful voice. Thanks, Akane. As two people who had been looked down upon and even made fun of, we are resolved to do our best without giving up. After slipping the paper into my pencil case, I shake off my drowsiness and concentrate on the class. As the class continues well into the evening, we are totally exhausted by the time we finally get back to the dorms.
疲れた。自分の訓練だけじゃなくて、兄貴の治療にも動力を使って倍疲れたよ。
Chiharu grumbles while walking, but out of nowhere, her back straightens.
あれ、ゆずちゃんだ。おーい、ゆずちゃん。あ、千春さん。それに、聖一さんたちも。
Hey! Yuzu, you're still plenty energetic.
はい。授業が始まったばかりで、まだほとんど何もしてませんからね。そうなのか？こっちは今日からもう訓練でヘトヘトだというのに。そうなんですか？
Yeah, all those practice swings really did a number on my arms.
ゆずちゃん、僕疲れ果てちゃって歩くのも大変なの。部屋まで連れてって。
Overzealous to a near fault, Chiharu leans over and clings onto Yuzu.
千春さん。
The surprised Yuzu lets out a small laugh.
あんまりふざけないでくださいよ。ほら、行きますよ。はーい。じゃあ兄貴たち、また夕食の時にね。それじゃあ部屋に行こうか、ゆずちゃん。わかりましたから。くっついたままじゃ歩きにくいですよ。いいの。 僕にとってはこの方が歩きやすいんだよ。
Yuzu smiles as if conceding her defeat. Chiharu clings on tight as they head off to the women's dorm.
ゆずちゃん無事だといいんだけどな。
Jin mutters. What do you mean? Don't tell me Yuzu's body's in danger in regards to her chastity mainly.
いや大丈夫だ。ああ見えて妹にも常識はあるからな。多分。
Don't say that with your head turned away. Please make sure she's safe, okay? But then again, Yuzu always looks pretty happy with Chiharu. I'm sure that everything's fine.
靖国、私たちも。
あ、そうだな。
Trying to hide her exhaustion, Akane heads over to the women's dorm.
ではまたな。
Okay, good work today.
別に疲れていない。
I thought you would say something like that, Kamishiro. Akane looks totally wiped out, but Kamishiro looks the same as always. Not a hint of fatigue or exhaustion about her. The two polar opposites walk towards the women's dorm to catch up to Yuzu and Chiharu.
僕たちも帰ろうか。
そうだな。飯の前に一風呂浴びたいとこだけど時間あるかね。
We really won't have time if we just stand here talking, so let's go back to the dorm for now. With that, we head off and return to the man's dorm together.
みんなで食べる食事は本当に美味しいな。
After the meal, Akane sips tea with a pleased look. I thought that dorm food would taste a lot worse than this.
本当に美味しくてびっくりしました。
いやー、うちのママンが作った料理より全然いけてる。
ああ、ママンに言いつけよう。
うちのママンの料理は最高だよ。
ジンくんってお母さんが怖いんだ。
ここの料理が美味しいのは本当。
学生の健康面や精神面を気遣っているんだな。さすがは貸の森学園。食事一つでも気合が入るというものだ。
By the way, did you have something like training Yuzu? I asked, recalling what Yuzu had said earlier.
はい、動力理論の基礎的なことをおさらいして。聖一さんたちは違うんですか？
Yeah, it was really intense. You can tell from how exhausted we all are.
確かに疲れ果てた顔ですね。結局一日がかりでもトウコの氷を溶かすことはできなかった。まだまだ修行が足りない。
俺も誰かを10秒止めたら1分ぶっ倒れるようじゃ使い物にならないからな。まずは基礎体力だな。
そういえばみんな動力器をしまえるようにはなった？
When Kaoru asks that, Jin and Chiharu both nod at the same time.
ああ、槍を振り回してたらなんとなくこうやればいいかなって感覚が頭に浮かんできてな。
気がついたら無意識にしまえるようになってたんだよね。
出すのも簡単だぜ。今ここで出してやろうか。
Don't even think about it. You can't be swinging your huge spear around the dining hall. At the same time, I'm secretly hoping that no one will ask me the same question. My normal sword is just sheathed at my waist.
ゆずもまだしまえないんですよ。
How does your vessel look like? What's that? A staff? As Yuzu says that, she brings out her own Doryoku vessel for us to see. It actually kinda looks like a mix between a staff and a bow. It looks like a staff with a blade attached to it. Oh, that's a blade.
ゆずの動力器は杖なのか。
Yuzu awkwardly holds a strange staff in her hands.
研究者用の杖なんですけど、しまえないととっても邪魔なんですよ。でも持ってないといけないし。確かに研究職なのに僕の剣よりもかっこいいなんて。特別な事情でもなければこちらから選ぶことはできないのだ。仕方ないだろ。
Says the person who is in one of those special circumstances.
C クラスじゃまだ本格的な研究はやってないんだろ じゃあこれからだな。
楽しみです。
Though the meal has ended, the dining room is still very noisy. It isn't just us though. All the freshmen at their respective tables are abuzz with talk about their exciting new lives. This continues until the dorm leaders come out and scold us to go back to our rooms. However, our seniors, including the dorm leader, evict us, but instead of returning to the men's dorm, we find ourselves led to the rear of the dorm. What's going on?
ヘトヘトだし帰って寝てんだけどな。
寮長さんが何か話すみたい。
というわけで、これから毎年恒例の新入生への試練を与える。
Freshman trials?
試練？燃えるな。どんな内容なんですか？
As soon as Jin hears the word trial, he plays right into their hands like a moth to a flame.
あんまりハードなのは困るんですけど、ちゃんとパックして早寝しないとお肌が荒れちゃうし。
Seeing him frowning cutely, I can't help but think, is he really a guy?
はっはっは、安心しろ。このミッションは若きリビドー満載なお前たちにとっても悪くない話だぞ。
Youthful libido. What's this trial got to do with that? I'm starting to have a bad feeling about this.
よくぞ聞いてくれた。お前たちに与える試練、それは
女子寮に侵入してその中を覗き、一人前の男になってこい。
The fuck? But that's against the rules. You want us to peep on the girls?
マジですか？
It isn't just Jin, a lot of the other boys are vocal too.
先輩、それはお風呂を含めてという意味でしょうか？
A classmate raises his hand with a serious face and says something unbelievable. Hold on, isn't this a crime? We could get in serious trouble for this.
無論、風呂を含めてだ。
I can hear the freshmen really getting fired up about this.
無理そんなの絶対無理だよ。
Kaoru covers his bright red face with both hands.
シッ、大声を上げると女子寮に聞こえるだろう。これは新入生恒例の行事なのだ。拒否は許さん。
先輩として最後に一つだけアドバイスだ。普通の覗きと思ったらその時点で負けだ。これはサバイバルだということを忘れるな。
了解であります。
After handing over the map with recommended locations for peeping, the seniors give a thumbs up and leave. After the seniors leave, I look over to my companions.
どうする？サバイバルだと思って取り組むべきか？
No matter how much you think about it, a peeping Tom is still a peeping Tom.
女の子のお風呂を見るなんて、そんなエッチなことできないよ。
何を言うんだ。憧れのこのお風呂シーンが見られたら我が青春に一片の悔いなしだろう。
そうだな。正直この学園の女子たちは当たり揃いだと思っていたんだが、はっきり言って興味はある。
Everyone's full of useless motivations.
いいか、黙る〇〇から行動開始だ。
While everyone keeps their voices low, they raise their fists in unison. Somehow this turned into one amazing show of unity.
バカバカしい。
Disgusted by the rest of the crowd, Ota alone returns to his room. We set out for a point where we can walk through the street at night and peek over at the women's dormitory. All the motivated ones go first and we follow soon after. Hey guys, maybe we shouldn't go through with this after all. It's a useless effort on my part, but I'm hoping that I can at least persuade Jin.
いや、俺も正直どうかとは思ってるんだが、でも先輩たちがこれはサバイバルだって言ってただろう。そこから逃げるのは男らしくないと思う。
It's an obvious excuse. Jin's face is lit with a bright expression. No, if it's about survival, there are plenty of moral alternatives. Even if it's a direct order from the seniors, I don't know about doing something we might regret later.
みんなパラダイスがあるって言ってるけど、僕は早くお布団に入りたいよ。
柴崎、布団に入るのは鑑賞が終わってからだ。
Everyone else nods too. Their eyes are full of desire, almost bloodthirsty. We are already inside the women's dormitory. It's probably too late to retreat now. It might be a good idea to just get this over with and to get out of here. As everyone proceeds along quietly, we finally arrive at the spot the seniors told us about. From the other side of the wall, the sound of running water and girls' voices can be heard. Can't blame him for being nervous. Shh, they'll hear us. I raise my finger to my lips to try and quiet them. Since we're already here, I don't want to get found out.
聖一、ここまで来たら覚悟を決めようぜ。
Jean whispers to me in a small voice. Everyone else nods in agreement.
先輩、壁に小さな穴があって、そこから覗けるって言ってたよね。あ、ここかな。
Kaoru points to a tiny hole that he discovered in the wall. I certainly didn't expect that we'd be able to peep from outside. For a person who didn't like the idea, he sure is quick to notice it.
なるほど。ここが先輩の言うパラダイス地点か。
The air is so thick with tension that you can practically taste it.
でだ。誰から行く？そういえば決めてなかったな。じゃんけんでもするか。
バカ、こんなところでじゃんけんなんかして騒いだら見つかっちまうぞ。誰からでもいい、早くやるんだ。
そうだな。とにかく一番近いやつからでいい。
The closest guy. Isn't that Kaoru?
そうだね。一番近くにいる人からでいいよ。
Huh? Kaoru's voice. Why is it behind me? As I turn around, I find that Kaoru had managed to slip behind me.
一番近いやつってことは聖一からだな。
Huh? In a panic, I quickly look around. For some reason, I find myself in the front row. No way! Still confused, I feel Jean push me from behind.
いいから早くしろって。後ろまで順番が回らないだろ。
Hey, hold up! Gui. As my back is pushed, my face smashes up against the wall and my eye is pressed against the hole.
寮の風呂というのも思ったよりも広くて快適だな。
Well, well, what do we have here? The first voice I hear is all too familiar.
体が伸ばせるからストレッチもしやすいぞ。
Akane soaks herself in the bathtub as she raises her arms up high. Her voluptuous breasts sway back and forth in the hot water. Oh, this is bad. I shouldn't look any more than this, but I can't take my eyes off. A pink butt is at the tip of the bulge, though it's hard to see because of the steam. Gah, I hate this steam.
本当に気持ちいいな。瞳子たちも早く湯船に浸かるといいぞ。洗い終わったら。
I hear a cool, subtle voice across from Akane. This voice is...
靖国は洗うのが早すぎる。そんなことはない。ちゃんと洗ってから湯船に入ったぞ。
Oh! Looking over in the direction of the voice, I see Toko and Yuzu washing their bodies next to each other.
瞳子さんって肌がすっごく綺麗ですね。その美肌の秘訣って何ですか？
何もしてない。
そうなんですか？いいなぁ。何もしないでこんなにスベスベのお肌だなんて。
Don't belittle yourself, Yuzu. Your beautiful skin definitely won't lose to Kamishiro's.
ゆずちゃんだって負けてないって。ほら、こんなにお肌プリプリ。
As if our thoughts are aligned, Chiharu quickly dashes in and clings to Yuzu.
ほらきれいきれいしましょうね。いや一人でできます。
Chiharu runs her bubble-covered hands all over the ticklish Yuzu's body. I'm so jealous. No, I'm absolutely enraged.
お風呂は最高だね。極楽極楽。ああ、助けてくださいよ。無理。
As Yuzu is groped by Chiharu, Kamishiro declares her intent coldly as she turns around and washes her body. Wait, she's turning around? What? Whoa! Oh, how regrettable! If only the bathroom weren't so filled with steam. However, I can see it clearly with my own eyes. Even with the steam, I can clearly make out Kamishiro's slim figure. This figure will surely remain burnt into my memory.
聖一くん、どう見えちゃってるの？
Amazing. What a sight. I can see it all. Stunned at my words, everyone behind me starts making a fuss.
あわあわ、ゴシゴシ。ああ、かったり。
Small girl? Whoa, there's even an underage girl there too! What? Even though I can see her clearly, it unfortunately doesn't please me at all.
そうか。じゃあ次は俺が。
I hear Jin collapse. Jin, you okay? You didn't freak out and faint, did you? However, just as I'm about to look back,
しかし、聖一はなかなか見どころのあるやつだな。
hearing my name, I instinctively press my eyes against the hole again.
好きになった？いや、そういう浮ついた話でなく、同じ志を持つ者としてだ。でも、あかねさん、顔が真っ赤ですよ。
Finally free from Chiharu, Yuzu asks Akane.
まったくゆずまで。これは少し湯にのぼせただけだ。
Am I hearing things right? I feel like I'm peeping on something even more risk than their naked bodies. The contents of the conversation has piqued my interest so much that I can't look away or stop listening.
でも、あかねさんの気持ちもわかるかもです。ゆずちゃん、わかっちゃうんだ。久しぶりに会った聖一さんは相変わらずに優しくて、でも子供の時よりも身長とか伸びて男らしくなってて。昔のことはわからないけれど、精神力があるのは事実。そうかもね。じゃないと動力が使えないのに貸しの森に来ようなんて思わないよね。ああ、だから私は聖一は大したやつだと思うのだ。決してそれ以上の意味ではなく。
早く。おいオーバー、早くしろ。
Even though they're poking at my back, I'm too anxious to leave. Hold up, it's just getting good. The girl talk on the other side of the wall has only just begun to blossom.
そういえば、ゆずは聖一のことが好きなのか？それは小さい時は好きだったかもしれませんけど、男女の好きかどうかはまだわからないです。まあ子供の頃とはそういうものかもしれないな。じゃあさ、幼なじみってことは一緒にお風呂に入った経験があるとか？はい、子供の頃の話ですけれど。ってことは聖一くんのあれ見たことあるんだ。あれってやだ、知りません。恥ずかしそうに語るゆずちゃん最高。
Come to think of it, I did bath with Yuzu a lot when we were kids. Right now, if Yuzu were to take a bath with me, It definitely wouldn't be like those innocent childhood days, that's for sure.
やばいよ聖一くん、やばいんだって。
Ah, Kaoru. Yeah, this is dangerous. Amazingly dangerous. I nod without looking back.
なあ、こういうことはやっぱり良くないと思うんだ。
そうそう、やっぱ清く正しく生きないと。ってわけで俺たちは先に戻るから。
It sounds like someone's walking away. Certainly, I might be taking too long. Let's change soon. Kaoru, are you next? While saying that, I beckon to Kaoru behind me as I say that. My hand touches something soft. Eh? Is it Kaoru's body? Strange. Is a man's body usually this soft? No offense, Kaoru, but I think your stomach could use some work.
オーバー、貴様の度胸の良さには感心するぞ。
Well, shit! Eh? Looking back to where I hear the piercing voice, I see Fujishima-sensei standing there. I mean, only Fujishima-sensei is there. Everyone else who came with me is nowhere to be seen. Those guys, they abandoned me and escaped. Still clinging to the wall, I curse my fellow classmates in my mind.
覗きだけでは飽き足らず、女教師に対する痴漢行為か。一見おとなしそうに見えてなかなか大胆だな。
My eyes immediately shift to my outstretched hand. The soft object I thought was Kaoru's belly was actually Fujishima-sensei's breast. No, this is a misunderstanding. I didn't mean to...
ほう。では女子ブルの覗きが目当てだったということか。
Exactly. Well, that's right. I did come to peep, but touching Sensei's chest was definitely an accident. Lying would only make things worse, so I confess honestly.
毎年女子寮を覗きに来るバカどもは後を絶たないが、まさか動力が使えない大場が来るとはな。
She taps my shoulder. Why do I feel my body getting hotter?
しかも貴様一人でやってくるとは大した度胸じゃないか。なあ。
No, I didn't come alone, but...
他の連中は見回りの気配を察してとっくに逃げたんだな。
Traitors.
逃げずに堂々と一人で覗きを続けた。その度胸の良さだけは認めてやろう。
Sensei laughs almost as if she were impressed. At least she doesn't seem to be angry. Excuse me, but aren't you angry?
その必要はないからだ。まあ、生還したければそれなりに頑張ることだな。
Fujishima-sensei gives me a broad grin, urging me to look behind me. In one piece, I turn around slowly. An enormous wall of ice suddenly appears. What? Touching the wall in surprise, I feel a strong electric current shock me. Yeah! Damn, is this the Doryoku trap I heard about? This is a home for Doryoku users after all, so it should have security that acts accordingly. When certain conditions are met, the charged Doryoku is triggered and unleashed just like now. It looks like the condition for this trap is peeping. Ah, damn, you gotta be kidding me! Flames surge up and block off my escape route. Even though I look around for help, there's no one else here but me. Someone! There's gotta be someone left here! It looks like someone managed to drag Jin away even though he was passed out. If I don't get away somehow... That ice wall's way too thick and it's blocking my only escape route. And the flame and electric attacks are coming at me without mercy. Yeah! Bombarded from all sides by rounds of flame and electricity, I feel my consciousness beginning to fade.
罠に引っかかったクセ者はこっちかって聖一ではないか。
Akane! Akane, sword in hand, shouts out as she sees me in tatters. Not only Akane, but everyone else had taken up behind her and drawn their Doryoku vessels as well.
大場が覗き魔？
Gah, Kamishiro's normally cold eyes become even colder. No, Senpai said this was just a...
言い訳とは見苦しいぞ聖一。
聖一さん、信じていたのに。 変なところでたくましくなっちゃうなんて悲しいです。
Ah, Yuzu, please don't look at me like that.
覗きなんて許さないよ。美少女鑑賞は同じ女である僕の特権なんだからね。もうお嫁に行けないよ。
Nah, marriage is overrated anyway.
大場くんって最低。けだものだわ。
While the girls abuse me with harsh words, they slowly approach. Their anger flaring, the vessels in their hands shine radiantly. Wait, can we talk this through?
覗かなければトラップは発動しない。トウコの言う通りだ。くらえ天柱。
Akane brandishes her great sword and the other girls prepare to attack me all at once.
ちゃんと責任取ってよね、大場くん。
Yeah! The last thing I see before I pass out is the clear, beautiful night sky. Vessel after vessel rain down their respective judgment on my body like divine thunder. The next day! Next time on Koiken Otome. Thanks for watching everyone, and have a nice day. Bye bye!